round 5 of the MotorMotion Trakracer TCR Cup. We're at St. Croix Layout C for 12 laps. Mandatory hard tyre. We're in lobby 1 again, so just give me a few moments, I'll start practicing, but in the meantime, a couple of the other cars going around at the moment doing some last minute testing. Alright. So let us get in and do some practice. I did some practice last night and I was doing in the 47s, which simply put was not fast enough compared to some of the others, or a lot of the others actually. So if I can get it down into the 45s, I so it'd be good for myself, but I have been informed, that's on softs, been informed there are people doing 45s and 44s even on the hard tyre. So I think our little Mosquito, the Swift, is very disadvantaged here. Just like last week, we're very disadvantaged. This round will be about minimising mistakes, having a nice clean race so we can capitalise on those unfortunate few who will make a mistake this round. Not sure how many are in our lobby tonight, whether it's a full lobby of 16 or not. But if we can get in the top half of the lobby, that will be amazing for our for me and Tony Griffin, my teammate, Griffo as we call him. So I'm not sure about the other teams. I think everyone's kind of thinking 6-lap stint. Some people are going to run the hards for the 6 laps. Others are going to ditch the hard straight away, or they're going to use it towards the end of the race. Got to try and get familiar with the course. Official lobby will probably go up in about 10 minutes. So that little section there, if you brake too hard, it'll spin your left into the wall. I found that out the hard way yesterday. important to get that corner right because this is such a long straight. And for the car with the lowest power out of the bunch, we really need to make sure we get that corner right every time. Hey Roddy, yeah, Griffo's come to life a bit on this track. Yesterday we were both doing 47s, and then he stayed on to do more practice and I jumped off, and he just messaged me a couple of hours later that he did a 45 and a 44. So there's a very fine line with this track. It's so easy to make a mistake and get a penalty, as you see, or even worse, to get damage from a barrier. It's a very fine line between getting a quick lap and stuffing up your lap. Griffo's also doing quite well in the Supercar series as well that we're doing here at MotorMotion. I believe he is leading his group. I can safely 100% say I do not like this layout. I am not comfortable at this track. About 3 minutes left before the official lobby will open, I think. Very interesting to see who tries to utilise the hards for an entire stint. can be quick on them. I wasn't getting anything under 3:50 for my hard stint. There are others that are doing that like 3, 4, 5 seconds quicker than what I was getting, so that Wood's just done 3:43 and nowhere near the pace I need to be for tonight. I have no idea how Wood can get that swift to do a 43. So I'm like 4 seconds behind him. And then you've got Ando, who's absolutely rapid. Sort of sneaky on board and see if what I'm doing wrong or different. Dare say that lobby 2's open. Lobby 1 should be open very shortly. It's 8:05. It should be open. I dare say it won't be too much longer. There we go. Official lobby is open. As I said earlier, if I can finish in the top half of the group, I'll be happy. But I am like 4 seconds a lap slower, 3.5, 4 seconds a lap slower than where the fast guys are. It's not a favoured layout of mine. I like the B layout in reverse. The other layouts I haven't really had too many races on, so got a party chat open. I'm just going to jump into the party chat until the start of the race, so we'll have probably about 10 minutes in there, just because they go through a little race briefing and they like you to be there.
No comment.
Jesus
well, he did
Christ.
just say to ask you, so
Yo.
comment. How are you, Ando?
Fucking
Good, thanks.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my son.
If you knew what I was talking about, you wouldn't be saying that.
I was, you know. Are you doing something unchristian like?
I'm not, but the other person was.
Don't want to know. In this game, or you're on Pornhub?
Yeah, no. In here, in the lobby.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
They're all joining now.
Oh, that's not going well. Rollsy.
Howdy. Howdy.
How are you, Ben? Fan-fucking-tastic.
So, Kez tells me you're going to go flying past me, Ben. Yeah, he did. I was quite taken by his, belief in you, which is nice. Yeah. Ah, so good, mate.
Hello?
Someone needs to help me with timings because I can't see a clock. So what time's quali meant to begin?
In 4 minutes.
I thought it was quarter past.
That's what I thought, quarter past. Which would be 4 minutes time.
Great. I'll have to do a roll call.
So when the lobby timer at the bottom left hits 10 minutes, PJ, that's when you're meant to be starting.
I don't have a lobby timer, brother.
Oh.
Good evening,
Are you
gentlemen.
on VR, are you?
Yes, mate.
Yep.
Who's Insane Smacker?
My teammate,
Okay.
Matt Hatton.
The other Matthew.
So confused. Alright, are we meant to have 12 people?
I know I'm meant to be here.
I was quite unprepared because I didn't realise I was hosting until I went into another chat and someone said, "You putting the lobby up?" I was like, what?
Hey Benjo, how are you, mate?
Not bad, Kev.
How are you? Hey Matt, how are you, buddy? Nearly 4 minutes a lap.
Alright. Probably need people to mute up if they're not talking. Quick roll call, which obviously will reverse that mute. Rolls, I know you're here. Mick, I know you're here. Griffo? Black Friday?
Yep.
Woodsy? Woodsy? Dis? Oh,
Not in party by the look of it.
okay. Brucey, I know you're here. Ando, I know you're here. Madrick? Madrick? Yes? Neon, I know you're here. I'm here. Oh, fuck, they're all changing around. That's doing my head in. Briz Lightning 55. Insane Smacker. The man with 14 names.
Oh, which one?
Wow. Benjo.
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
And the only other one I can't see there is Renegade. Well, oh no, there you are. Okay. I know, I've heard you already. So we're just missing Woodsy. Yeah, speak of the devil.
And he's just joined now.
Go, go! Woodsy, don't fucking encourage him, you lot.
He doesn't need encouraging. What are we talking about?
You don't make it worse. Woodsy's going to behave himself tonight. Oh, fuck me. Thanks, Rango.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
Would he behave himself?
I can honestly say I was quiet there.
Everyone will mute. You bastards. Definitely you, Woodsy. Alright guys, you know the rules, but I'm going to chuck this out there. This is a long track. You will probably only get
How
one lap
long?
in quali. Muting up
Can we
everybody,
do a track walk?
especially whoever's got kids in the background, because all I can hear is kids. I can't hear a fucking thing. Sorry.
Can we do a track walk?
No, we're not doing a track walk, Woodsy. Get back in your box. Alright, so it's a fucking long quali lap. I don't know how long quali is. I think it's probably only 10 minutes, which means don't
2
get
laps.
stuck up in front of people. It's a maximum of 2 laps. Please, please,
3 laps.
please space yourselves out. Alright, I don't want you up each other's chuffs, ruining each other's laps. If you have an up fuck or you get damage, don't block the people coming up behind you. We know you want to finish your lap and get onto your fast lap, but there's no point ruining other people's laps as well. With that said, I think we're all adults. We can have
What
some
side's the
fun.
burn zone?
It's alright, Smacker. I'm sorry, mate. I haven't got you adjusted in temperature. Sorry, in volume on my headset. So that's why it was
There was a question in there as
Just
well.
spray him with some nap time, they'll be alright.
the brandy on a dummy works as well.
Ow.
The burn zone and Endo is probably going to agree with me this time. I think is on the right hand side because it's on the main straight. So the racing line is on the left, burn zone is on the right.
On the main
Yeah.
straight.
On
In
the main
regards to-
straight.
Nah, Ben, you'd be on the left, wouldn't you? Because racing's line on the right, next to the pit wall.
I was about to say that. The race
It's the
line's
big.
It's not on the pit straight, it's on the back straight.
It's on the longest straight on the thing, which I would classify as the
So if you
Main
look
straight.
at the
main
map,
straight, as
that
opposed to
long
the
straight on the bottom
start-finish
map.
straight.
Nah.
Yeah, the Swift Murderer straight, where all the Swifts
Nah,
slow
in
down.
Can we take out lobby 1 and just call this Swift lobby?
It
I'll be having
seems to be that way.
discussions with
doesn't it?
Scotty.
Swift and shit careers lobby?
Okay,
The TCR
there was another
split
honest
up and
question.
others.
There was another question.
In regards to the pit straight,
Yes,
PJ,
yes,
with the racing line being over the
yes. You
pit
have
lane entry
to
and
take
exit.
into account the possibility of someone coming out of the pits. Yes. If you are coming out of the pits, please stay to the right. You'll get a penalty if you don't. But also just be mindful that cars coming along the main straight are responsible for avoiding the people coming out of the pits. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Maybe a gentleman's
No.
call as you're coming out of the pits. Just,
There's no gentlemen's in here. There's no gentlemen's in here.
mate, you know what I mean.
We're all
mate.
adults. I'm confident we can do this. If you're coming out of the pits, stick to the right as hard as you can. If you're coming along the main straight behind someone coming out of the pits, it is your responsibility to not ram them up the arse. But I would also ask that, considering you won't be going flat chat, don't go for the apex of the kink that is turn 1. Is that fair? We all good?
I guess.
Okay, please remember to mute your microphones. I'm about to start qualifying. Best of luck, everyone, and we will have fun. And there'll be a brief chat, 5-minute break between this and the start of the race. So here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Have
Muting
fun.
up.
For quali. Muting up now.
Good luck, bros.
Here we go. Ready to get disappointed? Because I am. Qualifying's begun. So the nature of this course, you're only going to get really one or possibly two flying laps. don't need to attempt to warm the tyres up at all because of how long the track is, but a bit of shits and gigs while we're here. So I don't think I'm going to come out with a good result, but Griffo's got a good chance. If he can get a really good result here tonight and get him into the top 16. That'll be good to have us both in the top 16. And we're sitting 7th in the team standings. And unfortunately we got a headwind into this long straight, so it's going to hamper us little Swifties a bit more. Drop off the back of Maverick a little bit in a minute when we're closest to the end of the lap. Alright, here we go. Our first flyer, 6 minutes to go in qualifying. Tailwinds down this straight and a headwind down the other straight. Too wide there, lucky to get no damage. Sounds like we've got a thunderstorm outside after a very hot day. Don't want to hamper Maverick too much. If he just tucks in behind me and uses me for the next part, I'm more than happy with that. Damn, a 343. Oh, 345. It's almost 2 seconds quicker than my actual fastest lap, so I'll take that. Too wide. Too wide when I was in the brakes there. Better exit out of that corner than last lap. Hey Rasta, how are you today, good sir? I am not too bad. I'm just doing the qualifying laps for tonight's race. We're a little bit disadvantaged with our car compared to the rest of this race, but pop it on the chin and take it. So it's a long track tonight. It's a 3-minute 45 lap for myself, a little longer for others, a little shorter for others. Can we improve even just a little bit? Oh yes. Only 1 second off the pace, that's very good. I was expecting to be a lot further behind. Let's see if Tony Griffin can do any better. No, he's in 7th. So, how many more do we have? So, that looks like it. That is 5th and 8th for Juice Motorsport in qualifying. Now we will swap over to our hard tyres and use them for 1 lap. The time we're starting the main race, it should be in the next few minutes. Normally we do a 10-minute qualifier and it's about 3-4 minute break. So what a day today, Rasta. It was really hot. Now it's raining out my way. Oh, you had to go back to the... Yeah, you've got to be on that first map and you've got to do some of your first map stuff first. You can go into the next one, but you've got nothing to do there. Oh, the aircon you got, yeah. Yeah, we had our one on in the house for a while. Wishing I grabbed one of those aircons from work now. Griffo just let me know he got damage in qualifying, hence why he wasn't able to improve. That's alright. 5th and 8th, so hopefully we can both get a top 7 result, be in the top half of the field. That'll help us with our team points and our individual points. Alright. Yeah, it's a huge game, Rasta, huge game. It's 110 gigabytes, and then like the last update was 8 gigabytes, I think. Yeah, by memory, the last update was like 8.5 gig. They normally do an update every month or two. It's normally a few gig every month that the update is, and then the core game itself, it's like that 100 gigabyte, so... Dare say we should be starting any moment. Oh, do you have peak and off-peak and on-peak internet? I did my 8.5 gigabyte update download in like 3.5 minutes. But I pay out the butt to have fast internet, so considering I'm on here racing, playing, streaming, kids play games online, everyone streams TV shows and movies and music and all that, so just when everyone's off it. I think I get between 700 and 800 megabyte download. They're taking a while to start the race. And we're off. Cheers, Rasta. Huge dive. Oh, everyone's leaving now. Must be a red flag. Oh, that was a bit disappointing. That was a really good start we had just then. Really, really good start. So they've red flagged the race, which means that at the start of the race there would have been an incident where 3 or more cars got damage, all tangled up and hit each other. It's just something that they do the first lap of any kind of league race like we're doing here, just in the interest of fairness. Generally, the rule is 2 or 3 cars or more. If they get damage on that first lap, they red flag it. With this being a huge track, it would just be the first few corners. And the red flag is just everyone jumps out, jumps back in, they get the grid set again. They're probably chatting in the race chat about it, but I like to race out of race chat. A, because I'm streaming, and it will probably be very annoying for me to be talking to people on stream. No, you can do a safety car, but someone actually has to sit in the pit and then wait for an incident and do the safety car. The game doesn't have a safety car, it's just got flags. So like a yellow flag means someone's off the track ahead of you. You can't overtake anyone, or you'll get a penalty. And then there's a blue flag, where it just means that there are cars behind you that are faster than you and they're about to overlap you, so let them through. So it doesn't have like an actual safety car that comes out as soon as an incident's triggered, unless you have one of the guys that are racing as the dedicated safety car. And then you can do it that way, but yeah, this league doesn't have a safety car. It's got the red flag rule, the yellow flag rule, the blue flag rule. Just a bit more of a delay to the start, not everyone's ticked in. Dare say we'll get started very soon. Just got to reset the grid. So it looks like the grid's now been set. Everyone's in their qualifying positions on the right hand side here. We're all ready. Alright, take two. The Ando came right over to try and block me from doing the exact same thing I did last time. And we don't get up to second, but we still get up a couple of places in the third. So got to remember, we're on the racing hards. Can't attack the track the way we did last time. Right, Ando's going for a move on us now. Not much we can do about it. He is in a car that's got that more power on us. Alright, so we're about halfway through the first lap now. We are sitting in fourth, so we've gained a place. We've got Griffo, our teammate, in sixth. He's gained 2 places. So Juice Motorsport has moved up a little bit. Be interesting to see who wants to pit and who wants to stay out. Not sure what tyres everyone else is on. The general consensus of the season is most people start on the hards and either ditch them straight away or only run a very small stint on them. I haven't seen too many people run a dedicated full hard stint. Oh, so Wood stays out. Wood stays out, PJ Mack stays out, Smacker stays out. A few others I heard go by. Went a bit deeper on the brakes than I wanted to go. Still got it pulled up. Honestly, being behind Ando is more of a gift than a curse. He is a very, very quick driver. So being able to stay in his slipstream will help me out. If I can manage to stay in his slipstream long enough. With that Volkswagen he's driving is a real rocket compared to the little Swifts we have. Got Wood who's in first place. He's in a Swift as well. I don't know how he extracts the speed he does out of it. Now we've got Disposable behind us. He's another Mikuga driver. He is Ando's teammate. Oh, I've done that in the total wrong gear. So that spot that we gained at the start of the race, we've essentially handed back now. Alright, PJ Max in the pits. So is Matt Smacker. And these boys go in the pits too. So Renegade and Wood, they are the two that have stayed out on their hard tyres. Ando's already overtaken Renegade. We're coming up to Renegade now. Hey Qantas, how are you, mate? You've caught us in the beginning of a 12-lap race at St. Croix here today. The Trakracer TCR Cup done by MotorMotion. How are you, mate? Yes, it is. It is a big track. It's one of those tracks where it's really, really easy to make a mistake, and it's really, really easy to underdrive and not get the time that you're deserving of on this track. We had a mandatory hard tyre on this race, and we've already used our hard for lap 1. Disposable Hero back onto us. Our Scirocco's are a lot quicker than our Swifts, I believe. Just in raw pace. calling this straight the Swift Killer. This is deja vu from last lap where he overtook us. And then we got him at turn 2. Sounds like he is short shifting a lot as well. We got him into turn 2 last lap. I don't think that's going to happen this lap though. He's half a tenth ahead of us. He wasn't as far ahead last time. Just a bit of a scrape of the wall there, and now we're falling out of slipstream. We overcooked that corner by heaps. We do have a storm over us, and we just had our lights flicker a little bit, so I hope that's not a sign that we're going to drop out of the race. Have a power outage. You watch, we're slowly catching him, and once we get over this bump, he'll start driving away. He's essentially gained 2.5, basically 3/10 on us on that straight alone. Just outside of that slipstream range, so he'll probably get up to almost a second ahead of us. touch that wall again. It's really hard to drive at the limit of this track. There's just so many different corners to remember. Such a little margin of error too. He hasn't pulled as much of a lead as I was thinking he would. Really need to be close enough to be in his toe and get that slipstream effect. Especially down this back straight where we're about to go down. Made some kind of mistake, so we just gained a couple of tenths on him. And we've had a really good run out of that corner. He will continue to pull away, but it won't be as big of a difference as it was when we're out of his slipstream. So it's worked really well for us just then. Catching up that little bit and getting that slipstream down that straight. If we can do that another once or twice, that'll help us tremendously. Maybe not against the Me Cougar boys, but against all those guys behind me. I'm actually doing laps almost 3 seconds faster now. We're looking at 2.5 seconds faster than my best lap before in practice last night and today. Oh no. Oh, we've just pipped the brakes a bit later than we should have. We've had a bit of an incident. Fuck. Did not want that at all. So that'll go on the steward's report after the race. Just misjudged the braking point. Oh. Put rolls back into the equation behind us now. I haven't ended up with any damage, but I dare say disposable's got damage. That was a big shunt. Yeah, Rasta. I dare say he's got damage because he is quite a bit slower. Oh, and he's gone off there too. Always feel like absolute shit when you have contact with someone, and it's not just contact. You know, that contact I had with him was just contact for my car. Oh, talking a bit too much. It was just contact for my car, but not for him. That seemed like that was decent damage on him then. It always puts a bit of a sour taste in your mouth. I'm not just going to back off and let him have the position for the rest of the race. I know he's going to catch me at some point, and I just won't fight it. I'll give it to him. I'll apologise to him in the chat afterwards, and put my hand out for the smack across the wrist I'm going to get for that. And that was just carrying a bit too much speed into where I was used to braking. I absolutely murdered him. I did redress the position when it first happened, but yeah, not a great outcome. got in here? We've got Rolls and PJ. They are both in the pits. So they're going for a bit of an alternate strategy. Alright, we're on the 8th lap of 12, we're sitting in 4th place. We've done laps that are a lot quicker than our practice laps, so that's a bonus. Got Griffo in 8th place, our teammate. Threw the indicator on for him to let him know he can pass. I'm not going to challenge it. Alright, we've done 8 laps, we're on our 9th, that's 3/4 of the race done. Sitting in 5th. The hard charging Rolls behind us. Desperately trying to stay in this slipstream of disposable here. Oh no. That mistake there has just opened the door for Rolls to catch up a bit more. Oh, and another mistake. Get a polite little bump from Rolls mid-corner just then that sent us onto the sand. Oh, we've got PJ Mac behind us, catching up a bit. Rolls just driving off into the sunset in front of us. PJ Max dropped back heaps. He's on the right hand side of the straight, so that was a penalty he picked up. It's hurt him big time. Rolls has gone wide there. Sure if he's going to pick up a penalty for that or not. He's got a half second. So that'll hurt him down that big straight at the back. And unless we can stay within that second, 1 second, 1.2 seconds behind him, we won't have a chance to capitalise any further than that. Just the Swift has no power compared to that Audi and the Volkswagen. So what about it? bit behind. Hopefully we're still close enough come the penalty line to really take advantage of it, and for him to not just grab the position back. Come on, mate. Oh, it really annoys me. I'd bloody knock someone, I'd give them the position back. He bumped me off into the sand, and then he bumped me off into the grass. Just realised you knock someone off, just let off the throttle a little bit. We're on the second last lap. Too deep into that corner. Oh, it is so hot in this garage. lap. Wrong gear. I was in 5th instead of 3rd there. There's nothing I can do to catch up to him. Have made some time, but he just gained like 2/10 on that straight. Nothing we can do. We got so close. Oh, 6th. If it wasn't for that knock-on disposable and those few mistakes we made, I reckon we would have been right there at 4th with him. just reached out to Disposable and just sent him an apology for that contact. You missed it, Digger. How are ya? It's probably best you did miss it. We did a decent qualifying lap. Did our first lap on the hards. Came in, swapped over to the softs. About midway through the 5 laps on the softs, I had a bit of a tangle with Disposable Hero. I missed my brake marker and slammed into him in turn 2. And then it was pretty straightforward until just after the pit stops. And then I had 2 corners where Rolls pushed me and I got 2 tyres into the sand. And then I had another one where he pushed me off the track and I've hit the barrier. I didn't get any damage from him. But we finished P6. So we came P6 and Griffo came P8 by the looks of it. Yeah, not the greatest one, but you know, being at St. Croix and being in the Swift, it's really hard to make that thing fast all the way around there. So yeah, bit of a disappointing round. We knew it was going to be hard to get anything around the top 5, top 4, but yeah, it's just one of those races. And the rest of the calendar's not great for us either. We've got Bathurst next fortnight, and then Tokyo South Outer Loop. So I know Bathurst across the top of the mountain, we're gonna be alright in the Swift, but down Conrod, basically Conrod Chase, Pit Straight, Mountain Straight, that's where it's gonna kill us. But yeah, sucks a little bit, but what can you do? Grave, you probably follow a few more people than I do on Twitch. You got anyone that we can raid out to? I've got Daniel K playing WRC and Emery playing WRC. Just having a look and seeing who's streaming in English. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna end this stream. Oh, even is starting soon screen, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna end this stream. And possibly come back and do some daily races. Possibly, I haven't decided yet. It's 20 to 10 where I am. It's very hot. We are going to Ray Just Hun. But thanks, Roddy, thanks Digger, thanks Rasta for jumping in the chat tonight. Appreciate it. Thanks to anyone that was just lurking around. Really do appreciate it, guys. I'll be live again, if not later tonight, for some more dailies. I'll be tomorrow for the Dream of Motorsport Online Racing League DTCC Championship. That's the one where they've got the time ballast where we've got to wait. This next round we've got to wait over a minute. There are a couple of guys who've got a bit longer than us, but yeah, cheers for watching, guys. I'll catch you next stream.